Hi, I'm Cinta Danu, and today I'm doing a one card pull for each of the 12 signs, so let's get started. All right, Aries, what do you need to know today? Ooh, Aries, you need to be careful. So I know that Aries has a tendency to be a little bit impulsive and really direct, but you really need to watch what you say right now. You're in a situation that could easily get out of hand, and you're dealing with someone who may be trying to make you make yourself look bad. So you need to be a little bit careful about what you say and what you do today because it looks like someone's kind of out to get you a little bit, not to make you paranoid or anything, but you need to be a little bit more diplomatic and a little less impulsive today. All right, Taurus, what do you need to know today? I see we're doing some work, some of that work on ourselves. So, this card normally I consider the void, where you're trying to fill an emotional need or this void inside you with anything. This could be sex, drugs, food, romance. But you are actually taking the time to actually address this emotional need and meet it instead of trying to find anything else to fill this like hole, this void in you. So you're doing the work. You're taking care of yourself. You're making sure to, you know, make sure that you're okay. And this is really positive work. And if you're not doing this, this is the suggestion. You have an emotional need and take time to take care of yourself, fulfill your emotional needs, fill your cup first before you fill everyone else's, all right? All right, Gemini, what do you need to know today? Interesting. So, Gemini, you may be experiencing that you have a lot of free will right now. You may have spirit guides or ancestors that are looking out for you, but they're kind of letting you do what you want to do right now. So, be careful about the choices you make because you have a lot of free will in this situation. The powerful forces in your life have kind of stepped back to allow you to do what you want. So, just make good choices because you might be a little bit off your path, or at the very least, the guides are letting you do what you want. So let's make good decisions today. Um, and if you are feeling the need to tap into wisdom from your ancestors, spirit guides, gods, this would be a good time because it seems like they're kind of just letting you do what you want. All right, Cancer, what do you need to know today? Oh, nice. Okay, so we're stepping into our feminine power here, feeling empowered, feeling the ability to attract and manifest without having to chase or pursue. This is very positive feminine energy. This is very great for manifesting in the physical world. Like you are in a place that you really feel capable and empowered in your feminine, and it's just a really good place for you to be in. And if you're not feeling that way, this is a good time to ground and to tap in to your feminine side to attract the stability and wealth and 3D reality that you're looking for right now. All right, Leo, what do you need to know today? Let's see. Ooh, you are bucking. So if anyone's trying to control you or force you into something or into a situation or trying to make you uncomfortable, you are not tolerating it. You are throwing off the chains of control from other people who are trying to put you in a bad position or at least have some sort of like influence or control in you that they really do not need or should have over you. So, this is a really powerful time to kind of take a stand and stand up for yourself in terms of like manipulators, narcissists, things like that, because you are in the place to be able to buck and like stand for your own freedom and make your own choices. So, this is pretty positive. If you're not feeling really good, that might be a sign to be aware that other people are trying to control you and to take control away from other people back to yourself. All right, Virgo, what do you need to know today? All right, so you might be feeling a little bit unbalanced in some way. Your emotions might be kind of heavy or a little bit out of control and volatile, even potentially right now. You may be dealing with someone who is a masculine energy that's very immature, especially emotionally. So, this is a good time to really feel your feelings and to release any emotional baggage that you might be holding at this time. This is a really good time to realize that, this is a situation where you might be seeing a reflection of you in some way, or at least realize that this person is not in a state of maturity. And so if there's any kind of conflict, there's no use kind of arguing with this person because they likely do not have the emotional maturity to have an actual conversation. All right, Libra, what do you need to know today? So it looks like that you've been in a situation where you kind of feel you're being torn apart. You're being torn in two different directions. Your heart and your head are in two different places. Your soul and spirit and intuition are on the opposite side of your rationality and logic at this time. And the advice here is to find the middle ground, which you're working on. So find the place where you can make a decision that both feels good and at the same time is a rational and logical decision. So this is a really good time to kind of review your feelings and why you feel the way you do about something before you just completely dismiss them and try to come from a place of like rationality and logic. So make sure to take your emotions into account, but find that middle ground where it's both a good decision emotionally and logically. All right, Scorpio, what do you need to know for today? Okay, so I'm seeing that you're feeling a little bit disempowered. It seems like you're in a situation where you're working really hard or really struggling and it doesn't seem to be paying off, and success seems really far, like basically out of sight at this time. So it seems like you're just really struggling and it just does not seem like it's going anywhere. And this is just a really good time to maybe focus on yourself and realize how far you've come and realize that sometimes like you're going to work really hard and it's not going to pay off immediately. And a lot of times things take time to evolve. All right, Sagittarius, what do you need to know for today? Ooh, it looks like that you might be socializing today, spending a lot of time with other people. This is a good time to go out and make friends, be a social butterfly. This is also a really good time to be able to communicate. And despite that it's Mercury retrograde right now, you might be in a place that you feel very able to communicate what you mean, especially it's in a very like feminine way. So this is just a really good time to make friends, communicate. Of course, as a Sag, just be careful not to be too direct or too honest during this time. But in general, it looks like a really good day for you. All right, Capricorn, what do you need to know today? Ooh, good things to come. It looks like you've been working pretty hard and there's good things right around the corner. Good things are coming. They may come today. If not today, they're very close, near future. So, trust that good things are coming. I know Capricorn can have a tendency to try to be really realistic and be worried about the other shoe dropping and things like that. But things are going good. Good things are coming. So take a breather. Your hard work is paying off. All right, Aquarius, what do you need to know today? Okay, Aquarius, it looks like you need to take a break. So if you've been working really hard, this is a time for you to take a break and rest. You need rest. This is a time to relax and, really rejuvenate yourself. Take time to regenerate. This is a very quiet, contemplative kind of energy. This could also be socializing a little bit for Aquarius because Aquarius does tend to be a little bit of a social time. So take whatever time you need, whether that's some alone time or maybe you just need to spend some time with your friends. But take time to rest. All right, Pisces, what do you need to know today? So we're getting the Judgment card. So this has a lot to do with karma and following your calling. So one, make sure to follow your calling. If you're getting messages from spirit, your ancestors that are leading you in a specific direction, you're being called. So I would suggest to follow that calling, follow your path, as well as understand that a lot of life has to do with, you get out of it what you put in. So this is a really good time to focus on what are you focusing on in your day, what actions are you taking today that is building your future. So just a lot of focus on your calling and what you're building, because what seeds you plant today are the seeds and fruits that you reap tomorrow.